Look at this beautiful little quilt block. This is called Woven. And it's honestly, it's my favorite quilt block to make. Very simple for beginners. So if you're a beginner, watch this one. This is for you. I'm going to show you how. I'm going to just push them out of the way a little bit, but we can still take a look at them. This is done entirely with little squares. Now by little squares, I mean 2.5-inch squares. I start out with 4 white ones that are 2.5 inches square. If you have a jelly roll or your 2.5-inch strips, that's where I'm cutting from. So cut 4 of your whites, those are going to be the corners, and then choose 4 coordinating colors. These are, of course, jelly roll or fabric strips. These are the 4 that I chose. Now I'm going to do some cutting right in front of you. I'm going to line these up, if you'll give me just a minute, and show you exactly how we cut the pieces. I'm going to make these be even with one of the lines on my cutting mat, okay? Because like the 4 little white squares that are 2.5 inches, we need a 2.5-inch square of each of these colors too. So the simplest thing for me to do is count over 2.5, and I'm going to cut those right here. All right? Now there's my 2.5-inch squares, and the only other size we need is a 4.5-inch square. So think of it this way, 2.5, if you double the big number, the 2, make it a 4. I could easily do these as 3.5-inch squares and 6.5-inch strips. Just double that big number if you get confused. But now I need a 4.5, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.5 is right here. There we go. And so I don't need these anymore. Oops. I don't need those anymore, but here are my 4.5 by 2.5-inch strips. This is all we need for the project, okay? So I'm going to set these aside just for now. We want to start with these little guys, okay? Take these. Take your white squares. If you have a right side versus a wrong side, I do have a right side on these. Put right sides together on each of these, and we're going to sew a 1/4 inch strip along the side here, okay, and open those up. So do that with each of your little pieces first, all right? Now I have done that already, and I will show you when you open them up, they look like this. Simple enough, right? Now all we have to do is arrange them with these 4.5-inch strips. It's very simple to do. Now I could try to copy this exactly with these colors. I don't have to, and you don't have to either, and I'm going to show you why. I'm not going to do exactly what that one is. I'm going to just randomly take one of these. We start with the whites because we know these white patches are the 4 corners. And if you know clockwise versus counterclockwise, we're going to move in a clockwise fashion around a square. So I'm going to do the upper left corner with a white square, and I'm moving clockwise, so that's where my fabric is pointed. The next white square will be up here. I'm continuing to move in a clockwise fashion. Then I'm going to choose this one, this white here, and then last is this white here. Now, we just have to fill in with these blocks, right? These strips. So I know that this beautiful, he's kind of a purple, kind of a blue. I know that his match is right here, and he should go this way. So this guy must fit right in there. This more salmon color also has to go this way, so she must fit right up in here. And then this deep purple, kind of an eggplant almost, goes this way, so he must go there. And lastly, the last one goes here. That's the placement. Now, it's not exactly like that, right? And it doesn't have to be. If I wanted to make that exact square, of course, I would just copy that. But very simple to do. And now you go, well, wait a minute. Now how am I going to stitch all this together? That's very simple to do as well. I'm going to show you. Because I have done that. You're going to take your 2-piece and just stitch it to the longer edge here. Now if I can figure out how I did this, just like this. This one goes here, this one goes here. So you can see I have stitched the little 2 pieces to the 1 strip, the little 2 pieces to the strip. So all we've got is 4 strips now, very simple. Next, I'm going to fold right sides together and stitch it, right sides together and stitch this, and then lastly, fold it over, stitch across here, and open this up. And honestly, we are back to the beginning with this beautiful woven quilt block. I will be making a lot of these because honestly, it was very simple. There's no small triangles or points to match up. That's what makes it a good beginner project. It's simple squares and rectangles. Very easy to do, and even a beautiful backside too. So I hope you'll give woven a try, and happy sewing.